Hi, this is Greg Maxwell with Amicus Settlement Planners. Wanted to chat a little bit today about the eligibility requirements for a special needs trust. And we get this question all the time: who is eligible for a special needs trust? So essentially there's three requirements for somebody in order to be eligible for a special needs trust. Number one, you need to be age 64 or younger. You need to be deemed disabled. So generally that means by the Social Security Administration, you're either receiving Social Security disability or supplemental security income, SSI or SSDI. And then the other requirement is that there's a Medicaid payback provision. So generally if you're on SSI, you're almost always also receiving Medicaid. And so one of the requirements and the reason the government allows for these types of trusts is that there's a Medicaid payback provision, meaning Medicaid in any state that's paid your client any Medicaid benefits is the primary beneficiary on that account if your client passes away with funds still in the trust. So if your client passes away, there's still money in the trust. There will be a negotiation essentially with Medicaid about how much they are to be reimbursed from that account. And so, those are the things you need to keep in mind if you're wondering, is my client a good fit for a special needs trust? They need to be 64 years old or younger, and they need to be deemed disabled, and then they need to understand that Medicaid is the primary beneficiary on the account. And once Medicaid's been satisfied, then those funds could then go to the other beneficiaries that client may want to name. But Medicaid is named as the primary beneficiary on that account. So if you have any questions about special needs trust, let us know. They're a great solution to help people preserve their Medicaid and SSI benefits that they desperately need in many cases, and also receive their settlement funds that can then be used for lots of their supplemental needs. So clothing, transportation, vacations, whatever it is that's not food or shelter can be used and paid for out of the special needs trust. So, give us a call. We'd love to chat with you about all those rules and make sure that your client understands what they're getting into with the special needs trust.